You know Forbes.com, after all. Forbes.com is the voice of the entrepreneur. Well, what follows is a countdown. The countdown of the top 15 most important small business trends we'll see by the end of 2020, chosen by the editors of Forbes.com. By the way, it's based on the submissions of the Forbes Business Council, of which I'm a member. Who am I? Kenneth French. I'm an author, keynote speaker, and entrepreneur myself. There is no doubt that 2020 has been more than just a little bit of a challenging year for small business. With the COVID-19 pandemic, racial equality protests, and a looming economic recession potentially, the business landscape has been transformed and new trends are cropping up as a result. Staying on top of these developing trends can help you adopt and, well, end the year on a high note, as well as give you a leg up on your competitors. To help, we asked the experts of Forbes Business Council to predict some upcoming small business trends. Below, they share 15 things we can expect to see in the business world by the end of 2020. Before we get to that, by the way, if you like the video, please do so by clicking the like tab. Also, subscribe to the channel. There's going to be a lot of interesting stuff on this channel. There's also going to be some surprises here. Number 15, rethinking marketing spend, submitted by Scott Amex of Amex Ventures. By the way, most of these mentioned will be verbatim to the entries. Most marketing professionals, he says, will rarely admit this, but some marketing spending is wasteful with a questionable ROI, hackathon, sponsorship, or other pretend innovations by osmosis. The pandemic has been forced to rethink businesses, to rethink marketing. If you can't quantitatively justify a marketing campaign, perhaps it's time to recalibrate. Number 14, focusing on online reputation by Beth Worthy of GMR Transcription Services. And she says online reviews have become a critical concern. Now, it's a trend expected to intensify in 2020 and beyond. There will be more of an emphasis on the monitoring of reviews and ratings. It will be important to use online tools that allow small business owners to track and manage feedback and reviews from a centralized dashboard. Number 13, serving at a deeper level by Catherine Porritt of Business Bravery. And she says, we'll see some really innovative businesses going bigger and deeper with their clients rather than smaller and wider. Deeply transformative offers that have a big impact are at a premium level of delivery and investment, which are trending big time as we speak. Businesses that find a way to serve at a deeper level will be paid better and will strive in this economic environment. Number 12, shifting to remote work by Dawn Brown of ADHD Wellness Center. She's a doctor, by the way. While remote work has been forced upon many people by this pandemic, it may not be just temporary. Many small businesses are now seeing their employees continue to perform even with everything else going on while working from home. After seeing the success now, where's the incentive to move back into those big offices that employers have to pay a rent on, as an example? Number 11, having fewer face-to-face interactions by Samir Sharma of S. Sharma Tax Incorporated. She says, I think that industries that require face-to-face interaction with its customers will need to rethink their business models. Remote or online is the way to go. She understands that it won't be possible for every type of business to do so, but she thinks this is going to force people to get creative and think outside of the proverbial box. Number 10, increasing personal branding by Talal Rafi of Sesame Associates. As small businesses are moving increasingly into the gig economy and remote work is becoming the trend, the products displayed online for sale will become harder and harder to differentiate. This will lead to the owners going to social media to personally brand themselves and differentiate their business brand from the rest. This trend has been slowly growing, but it will speed up in the future. Number 9, rising gig work, those opportunities, by Adam Garvey of Proofed. He says this year we'll see an increase in small business using freelancers. Many small businesses are not in a position to hire permanent employees or find it challenging using gig workers. That can give small businesses a much needed flexibility and save time and cash. By the way, the Forbes Business Council is a paid program where members, who are contributors, by the way, to Forbes.com, gather to share ideas about issues impacting entrepreneurs on a global basis. Number 8, diversifying business portfolios, Sylvia Ma ad Astra. These certain times or uncertain times have been an opportunity for small businesses to focus on essentials, delivering their core value proposition. This is intersected by a careful look at cash flow. This rapid iteration will evolve into new revenue models like building technology offerings alongside services, new artificial intelligence solutions, and mixed revenue streams from private and public sectors. Number 7, sourcing alternative finance by Payson Johnson of Crowds. Cash flow and capital will continue to be scarce, sadly. Businesses will need to rely on financing not only to be able to stay afloat during this pandemic, but to recover and reopen, with PPP loans increasingly becoming hard and, well, to secure it all, and fewer businesses being able to access bank loans. Alternative sources of funding, such as invoice finance, will be a safety net for many companies who have been hit hard by this pandemic. Number 6, outsourcing by Paul Weber of EAG Advertising and Marketing. Businesses of all sizes will have reservations about increasing staff size too soon as the economy returns to some degree of normalcy, theoretically. The fastest way to close the gap is to outsource services rather than hire new employees. What has been a common practice in accounting and HR will now become more accessible for other services like marketing and project management. Number 5, live streaming demonstrations by Jennifer Coy of Beauty Care Choices. With more people at home and on their phones, she believes live demonstration selling will become a popular way to engage with new customers. It links e-commerce and social media by providing an interactive shopping experience directed by an influencer or a business owner who you follow and trust their expertise on that product. You're able to see the product being used, ask live questions, and then buy it. Number 4, repurposing office spaces by Ryan Gray of HSGW Design Works. The way we use office space is evolving quickly. Many businesses are proving that some of their team can work remotely with high productivity levels. If we can accept this as truth, we will soon decide that we don't need as much office space as we did before. This may mean repurposing some office space, or it might mean opting for a smaller space to save some money. Number 3, rising online retailers by Stephen Radowski of Rids Media LLC. Online retail will be one to watch, and more businesses will be offering contactless delivery. We're going to be seeing people take advantage of this time to create their online presence, and those who haven't started adapting to this trend will soon need to start. More people aren't going to feel the need to always go to the store with the ease of online shopping from a smartphone, allowing people to place orders and have them delivered. The first surprise, well, that one is one of my submissions got on the list, Kenner French. Then again, I only came in second, but still. It's an honor to be on this list whatsoever. There's some heavy hitters on this list. There are a lot of very smart people who submitted entries, so that's why I'm so honored. Number 2, pivoting due to the COVID-19, big companies with recognizable brand names that have strong customer loyalty will come out even stronger from COVID-19 potentially. The same applies to small entrepreneurs who've had the benefit of being able to pivot when the situation called for it. Many entrepreneurs who were in the middle, lacked real brand name recognition, and were slow to react will become relics. Again, that was offered by me, vastsolutionsgroup.com, Kenner French. Now, taking the number 1 stop, Gokul Anuramadi of Vinvelli, and he says, increasing adoption of AI is the trend of 2020. He says, the growth of AI has been incredible and has become affordable to most businesses. AI can be seen helping small businesses target leads and adjust marketing efforts for better success, all by analyzing customer data. AI would also play a major role in keeping track of the competition. Chatbots driven by AI to assist customers will soon become the norm for most businesses. Well, here's the last of the surprises that I mentioned earlier. Thank you for staying this long. If you email einstein@vastsolutionsgroup.com, you're going to get a copy of, my book, as you can see, The Entrepreneur's Manifesto, a collection of smart financial advice. I want to say thank you for watching this video. It's really been a pleasure to be a part of this video, writing the article, etc., etc. Please look for any of the contributors on Forbes.com or at vastsolutionsgroup.com. Again, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed it, hey, please like it. Also, subscribe to the channel. Once again, Kenner French of vastsolutionsgroup.com signing off.